All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hi, all of you Zoomers. Thanks for joining
Not
us.
like a boomer, but it's
I mean, it's just like an easy way to refer to the
Ethan's
Zoom
joke.
people.
It's unique.
Definitely not my joke. But yeah, we'll kind of jump into it. There's a sign-in link right there. I'll also put it in the chat. I'm gonna drop the link. Now, hold on. Wait, hold on. Just give me a second.
I don't want them to see me.
You
That's
didn't have to
good.
do anything.
They didn't see me.
Okay, you're not trying to get it. Okay.
I got it. Wait.
Cool. Yeah, the sign-in link is in the chat. So at any point during the meeting, you can go ahead and do that. Just to like let us know that you're here. Or if you're watching the recording, you can also fill that out just to let us know that like you're up to date with all the info that we're gonna get out during this meeting. Nice, Nick.
It took a while.
All right, so we'll get started if this will click. All right, cool. So I actually kind of wanted to start off this meeting with like a review of all the things we've done, because this will be the last meeting before break that we have like this. So yeah, it's been a really, really good. I'm hesitating to even say semester because it's really only been like 2 months since we got in the greenhouse. Like I think it was like in the beginning of October. And it's really amazing how much progress we made. Like these are some pictures. Like that picture on the left is like what the greenhouse looked like when it was back in the beginning in disarray and stuff. And you know, there's us on the right after our cleanup day. We got a little bit of progress. Yeah, some awes.
Yeah.
And then you know we got the soil in, and we ended up doing a lot. And here's some thumbs up are kind of our thing, I guess. And then yeah, finally like right before spring break, all those thumbs up. We had a lot of thumbs up.
Because we have a green thumb.
We have green. Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
we knew
Green
that. That
thumbs.
was the whole point. That was.
Yeah, green thumbs.
That's
There you
good.
go.
We should be like his.
But yeah, we got into plants, some winter veggies, for spring break. So I mean, just from this mess that the greenhouse was 2 months ago to get to here is like pretty incredible. So, you know, kudos to all of y'all for participating and just, you know, being so enthusiastic about it. And Miss Coffee, Miss Cantrell, who aren't here, but like silent claps. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome. And I mean, we still have more for this semester, so it's not like it's over yet, but just wanted to kind of look back and be like, wow, we actually did things, and that was really good. So thank you all for a great 2 months or this semester so far. Made a lot of progress. I'm really excited for what we're gonna do next semester and even beyond that. So yay. All right, so we're gonna go into the meat of the meeting. So, okay, so one thing that we're doing is that we're looking into buying an irrigation system for the greenhouse, like something that could go on the inside, kind of like a drip or mist irrigation system that come pretty cheap from a lot of like online sites. And we're looking into getting that so that over the break, we don't really have to come in all the time because that's like kind of a logistical nightmare. We just have like an automated irrigation system. And that's kind of like the long-term solution, but in like the interim, we still have to get people down there to water the plants, could take care of them. And that'll be for next week. We have a sign up. So if you're an in-person student and you want to come in and water during sea advisory, or I mean, even if you're at home and you just want to come in to like, you know, hang out with the plants, you can sign up with the link here. It'll also be in the description of this video and send it on the remind. Basically, like we've done it in the past a few times with people who signed up, and it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then you just kind of meet in Miss Coffee's room, the 3310, at the beginning of sea advisory, and just go down there for one advisory period and water the plants. And that link has all of next week, but not finals week because finals week is a little bit different. So we'll update you guys on the procedure for that. So I think most of those days are half days. But again, we're working on that long-term solution of getting like the drip irrigation system or the mist irrigation system set up. So you won't actually have to be doing this anymore. But if you guys want to come and get into the greenhouse, and like just visit the plants, this is a good opportunity to get in there before break. So yeah, if you want to sign up, the QR code I think should work this time, and the links will also be sent out after the meeting. And then one other thing is the club dues. So right now, again, like we're trying to purchase the irrigation system. So it's like those kinds of things that we need the money for, kind of restore the greenhouse. So one thing we're looking into buying is that irrigation system. There's also a time that needs to come with that. So if you guys could pay your dues, that would be really great. So, I mean, because those are the kinds of things that we're buying, like that would help the greenhouse in the long term. I think this was also a question on the sign-in, like if you had paid your dues. So if you could just please pay your dues, they're on School Cash Online. Again, they're in that QR code. And they'll also be made available after the meeting in like the description of the video, as well as, I believe they've been sent out to remind, but we can keep sending it out just so you guys have access to it. Yeah, that's kind of quick. All right, is Isa in this meeting? I don't think so, so I'll just keep going. I don't know where Isa is. He was gonna do these slides, but I guess not. We just have a few events right before the end of break that we're really excited about. I'll kind of get started talking about those now. So the first thing is that we've told you a little bit about it before, but we're gonna have a native plant fundraiser, which is kind of just like what we're gonna do with all the plants that we've started so far. So back in mid-October, we started a bunch of wildflower seeds. And now we're gonna hold a fundraiser to sell those and give those a new home. So, cool. To give those a new home. And so basically we got it set up to where we can have a tent at Ace Hardware, kind of like we can just set up some tables and like a tent on Saturday the 19th at noon. So that'll go into like the early afternoon. That's the Saturday right after school ends. So Friday the 18th is like our last day of school. It's like a half day and like the last finals. And then this fundraiser will be the very next day at noon at Ace Hardware. That's the Ace on like Woodlands Parkway in Cookendall. Not sure if you guys know where that is, like by an HEB and like Trader Joe's and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just a local place and should probably have a lot of foot traffic. So we're just gonna kind of be like I don't know, like the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, like sell cookies, but we're gonna be selling like nice, wholesome plants, and kind of educating people on the benefits of planting natives. We'll have a lot of brochures, just kind of be talking to people as they come in and come out of the store about whether or not they're willing to support us, and what's like the benefits of planting these wildflowers that we've grown. And so yeah, that's gonna be a really cool event. So if you guys are interested in doing that, I mean the details are here. Just kind of show up. There will be like a way to RSVP. Just we'll send out a remind later, kind of formally, just to confirm whether or not you're going, so we can just kind of estimate the numbers. But yeah, I mean that's like a really cool opportunity. It's kind of like the last event for this semester, just to kind of wrap up and come full circle because we just started these seeds. I guess the first thing we did. And now we're gonna do something with them. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And so actually before this event, we'll actually be holding something else to prepare for it. So we'll be holding a potting / seed ball day the week before, the Friday, the December 11th, which is the week before finals, right after school. Basically, we'll be taking the plants that we have and repotting them into like nicer plastic pots. And kind of like labeling them with what they are. So they're nicer for sale. And we'll also be doing an activity, which is making seed balls. So for those of you who don't know what that is, it's kind of gonna be like a little fun thing that we do. Basically, seed balls are like tiny little balls of like clay, soil, and like seeds rolled together. And like they kind of serve just like to protect the seeds because a lot of them and it's also like an easy way of planting seeds because it doesn't require tilling, which is like super intensive on the soil. Yeah, and it just like protects the seeds from like getting scorched or getting eaten by animals and stuff like that. And basically they're pretty cool. So we're just gonna have a fun time repotting our plants and making those seed balls to sell that day. So if you're interested, we'll be having that not this Friday, but the next. It'll be after school, and we'll also again send out a reminder to kind of formally RSVP to like tell one of the officers that I'll be coming to this. But yeah, those are kind of our two events that we have coming up. Basically, we'll be having this next week to kind of prepare for the fundraiser, and the fundraiser will be on the 19th, right after school gets out. And that'll kind of be it. That'll kind of be like our last hurrah for this semester. But I don't know. Don't worry, we'll be coming back stronger next semester. I have a lot of cool ideas. One thing that we will be doing is we actually prepared a survey. So the survey kind of has a bunch of questions based on like what you enjoyed about this year, like what you'd like to change about meetings, or like if you like meetings and what you liked about them, as well as like if you have any ideas of things to do next semester or things that you'd like to see, or like activities that you'd like us to do. Because I mean, our officer team kind of exists to like do what y'all want. So I just kind of want to hear if you guys have thoughts about like events that you want to keep doing, or if you guys kind of want to just keep doing more of the same, just like events every now and then to get in the greenhouse and do things. But all of that will be made available on the survey, which I'll send out on the remind right after this meeting. It's actually not on a QR code, but I'll send it out like as soon as this meeting is over. And if you guys could please fill that out, that'll give us a lot of good feedback for next semester and prepare a lot of cool events and activities. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's just in summation, if you want to get into the greenhouse and doing things for these next couple of weeks, we have watering. You can volunteer to water during advisory. We have the seed ball making and the potting day next Friday after school. And then finally we have like the fundraiser, which will be at Ace Hardware. Saturday, December 19th, right after school ends. It'll be noon that day. So those are kind of like the three things that we have. Yeah, if you want to stay involved, that's kind of what we got for you. So that's all I have for you today. Any of y'all have any questions? Any of you Zoom people have any questions? Green thumbs up.
Green
All right. Oh, someone said something. Oh, yes. Okay. Wait, does yes mean you have a question, or like yes as in?
I have a
Oh,
question.
why do we
Oh,
have
thank
to-
you.
That's a good question. I don't know, it's more of like just for us to get to see like who's involved, and I keep track of people to see who's coming to what. It's not really for logging hours. Do you want to?
Why do we have to be there?
We'll talk more about that if like you want to us to log hours for you guys. Well, okay, yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. So Acacia said maybe we should set up a reward system for getting a certain number of hours. Yeah, that's true. Most clubs do like point systems for them. Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely look into that. I think we got off to like a hectic start. We're just trying to get things set up with the greenhouse this year. But yeah, if you could put that in your survey, we'll definitely look into that, into making that a reality. So good question, good idea. Thanks, Acacia. Thumbs up.
So it dropped below freezing like a few days ago.
Yeah.
Are plants still alive outside the greenhouse? Or?
Yeah,
We took care of that.
yeah, we came in and gave like them little like plastic homes, or like put pots over them or
Sounds
blankets.
Because I was driving to school and I was like, I wonder if we're still gonna have plants.
Yeah. Yeah. Or for those of you who don't know, like the first freeze was Monday night, or I mean, did it freeze?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
okay.
it got down to 30.
Yeah.
Definitely froze.
Okay.
It's
Well,
frost.
it froze. It froze. It froze. It froze. Yeah, but luckily we got in the day before and covered up the plants, so they're all still alive and happy. That's good.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in somebody else's home.
All right.
It's like not ours. We're just like. I'm breathing ground.
Does anyone else have any last minute questions or?
No, we good.
Do you want me to tell you what I found on Walmart just now? Is Walmart an approved vendor or not?
I hope so. I mean, we can look at that.
Why
Let me
not?
Well,
finish-
Amazon, we found it is not.
Right.
Please, let me just end
Amazon's
this.
like
All right.
vegan.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. That's pretty much it. So you guys are free to leave. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Oh, more chat.
Zoom user, get a name.
Sorry.